Alright, so this is the Element RC Pyro 230, fully built up, guys. I probably put about 100 batteries through this frame. Had some pretty intense crashes from a couple hundred feet up, and it's held up really well. You can see there's not any chips on the arms like you typically get on a frame with lower quality carbon. Bottom skid plates totally fine, a couple scratches, but no chips, no serious damage. The only one here is this back frame or back arm, but that was from a crash on cement, so that's understandable, but it's not framed too bad. You can see the motor is pretty beat up. But just a couple of things about this frame that I really like. First of all, you have the camera mount here that has supports in the back of the camera to keep it from moving. So you can see here the camera does not move at all, and you can really get a good camera angle, about 45-50 degrees almost. Another thing is the top plate that comes with it that allows you to mount a GoPro mount on top of the frame. This is a really nice feature. A lot of, like the RACEBLADE that I have also, you have to thread a Velcro strap on top of the camera, and it kind of gets in the way of the camera and reduces the amount of camera tilt you can actually get. Another thing I really like is the height here. It's got the 25mm standoffs for a nice low profile build. Another feature I like is the antenna mount here. It's really solid, and also the XT60 slides right in there. I just put a new XT60 on, so I haven't had time to slide it in, but it just pops right in there. So yeah, it basically fixes all the problems that I had with the RACEBLADE. And it's a really solid frame. The carbon's really high quality, and so far I'm really happy with it. Alright, so here's the RACEBLADE, just for a little bit of a comparison. Like I was saying, the Velcro strap goes right on top of the camera, so it does block the camera a little bit. And if you're using a 2.1mm lens, you're going to see the strap in the frame. So first things first, like I mentioned, the camera strap, or the camera mount on the Pyro is really solid. This guy is not solid. So if you slam down, the camera's going to tilt down. It's really hard to get these screws that come with the camera to stay tight. So the Pyro solves that issue very well. Another thing I mentioned was the antenna SMA mount and the XT60 mount on the RACEBLADE. This, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's already starting to crack, and it's just a matter of time before this part snaps off, because it's like 2mm carbon. And I've had a lot of issues where the XT60 will come off in a crash, and chop a battery lead, chop a balance lead. Another thing is this frame is not rigid at all. As you can see, I have missing screws from crashes, or just from flying, honestly. It's just a lot of extra hardware, and I get what they were trying to do to make it where it's, you can just remove an arm, throw a new arm on if you break the arm, and you can already have motors and ESCs mounted to the arm. But with the Pyro, you're not going to break an arm. I've had some really bad crashes, and it's not even chipped at all. So I think it's kind of more of like a cool feature to like get people excited, but it's not really practical. And it's just a lot of extra weight, and this frame is very shaky when the screws start getting loose, so you gotta constantly monitor that. Yeah, so you can see I'm kind of slowly dismantling this frame and moving away from it. So I'm probably going to be building another Pyro, so I have two identical frames to race with.